Okay, that's exactly right. I put 3 by quality. Actually, what I've done, I put that earnings going down because they are right now, and I got 38. Otherwise, it would be 40. So it's 3, but it's very strong 3. Okay, in this particular case. And when we look at their price analysis, sorry guys, it's a price analysis here in Russian language. For whatever reason, I didn't change it. Now, what happened here that it's the best score. Okay, we can see that even if we change the calculation method here, at the moment, we're looking at this number, 606, multiplied by a lowest PE, average low PE, it come up with number 77. But if instead of that, we take this year predicted earnings, 5.2, okay, and then, no, not this one. At the moment is it's close to $5 in any way, 5.3, I think, even lower than this number. If we pay 5.3 multiplied by 12, we're going to get something like 66. So it's still $10 lower than current price. So we're definitely undervalued. Now, tangible book value, as I said, negative, it's minus 32. And the earnings are going to be 15th of July. And they're going to cover last 3 months, June, May, and April, May, and June. Okay, these 3 months. So these are the worst months during this crisis. So I presume during that particular earnings, we are going to see how the company was affected by this crisis, because previous report didn't represent the whole picture. Okay, this specific report will be much better. So if you're going to buy for long-term company, so probably good idea to wait until they report their earnings, and then already decide it. But at the same time, they could be short squeeze, right? So if there is a short squeeze, the company can jump quite a lot. And we're going to look at technical analysis, and you will see how volatile the company is. All right, so this guy's fundamentals. Can you please put from 0 to 10 how clear it is? And if you have any questions about fundamentals, please ask. Okay, fantastic. Okay, technicals. That's how it looks from the 1996 or even lower, like earlier, 1994. So we can see it grew up, then it went kind of sideways. The thing is, which I want to point is the drop in 2002, practically from $50 to $20. Okay, huge drop, more than halved. Here from probably 50 something here, and again to 20. So same huge drop in 2008. And we don't see numbers for that period of time in value line, but we saw numbers here. And we noticed that during that period of time, the earnings dropped only 20%, but the company price dropped much lower. Okay, so it tells us this company is volatile. At the moment, the price was like before the crisis around $80, 80 something, 85 maybe. Okay, and now it's 56. So it didn't drop as much as before. So that's why I'm not sure. I didn't analyze that company at that stage. If we compare this crisis and that crisis, if we expect that the drop in earnings is going to be about the same, we can expect the price dropping about the same. Okay, so at the moment, it definitely didn't drop as much as it's dropped in that year. Okay, so you have to keep it in mind as well. But at the same time, who knows, maybe the company at that stage didn't have that diversified portfolio of different industries. And at that time, practically all sectors were affected in business. Whereas here, IT industry, otherwise they're flourishing right now. Okay, and part of their business clients, then that particular industry and health sector as well wasn't affected. So they're going to grow. So that's why their profitability might not go as low as we can. And we can see here that on the annual, like this monthly chart, everything is oversold. So kind of good position to buy, right? And also another thing which I always pay attention, for example, now it's $56 when it was exactly the same price. So it's in 2013, 2014, right? So 2014, it's already was high. So I always go to value line and see, okay, what kind of earnings were at that stage? At the moment, it's $5.3, but in 2014, it was $4, right? So it's $1 lower. So it's about 25% low. Why the price is exactly the same, right? Even in 2014, it was already high, 64 to 78. Okay, so definitely we can tell that the company is lower in price than it was before, like, I mean, from valuation point, multiples. Now, if we go for weekly chart, so that's what we can see. This is 2012, was the low point. We kind of bounce out of it, very, very close. Didn't go as low as that one, but still. And then we went all the way up and nearly bounced from the previous support line. Okay, that was a strong support around $65. Okay, and we didn't reach it a few times and kind of moving in a side range. Now, if we look at weekly chart, indicators kind of in neutral position, so it's not completely clear. It might go higher or it might go lower. So on the weekly chart, we cannot tell exactly what is going to happen. Now, if we go for daily chart for the last couple months, starting from March, that's the drop. So we can see it's kind of going sideways, right? And there are different tops. Some of them range of 57, somewhere here. Just a second. Can you see my pointer here? You can. So around 57 at resistance, another around 64, right? 63, 64. And the bottom line also, some of it's around $50, and another one is around $48. Okay, and from indicators, we can see that RSI, it's a neutral range, not clear yet. So stochastic is already in a good position, and MACD also in the neutral range. So not all indicators are showing the entry position. Okay, not ideal for that. All right, guys, that's technical. So before I show you my opinion about trades, I wanted to ask your opinion. So what do you think? If you decided to enter a position, only if you decided to, let's say you like the company and you consider to trade, what levels would you trade here? Would you trade to buy and hold it for a long time when it recovers back? Or you're going to value trade here to buy low and sell high? So what would be your range? Put two numbers here. Where would you buy and where would you sell? We're going to look at options later, just in a few minutes. But even if you trade options, you still have to know your entry and exit level per share. Okay, so Sergey 51, 57, so it's around here to here. Okay, so it's $6, it's 12%. 51, 61, so okay. Okay, Dory 48, 64. Okay, Mick would wait. All right, perfect. So I put the similar stuff. Oh, 1 second, it jumped through.